Hey, what's up, friends? Today I'll prepare black rice with cuttlefish and squid with tender garlic cloves. It's a seafood rice, but made with squid ink. That's why it's black. It's a common rice dish in Alicante, Valencia, and well known in this whole area. It's also a very popular rice dish around here. Also with fish, and now you see how it turns out very tasty and very good. We cut the cuttlefish into small pieces. These cuttlefish are from here, from the port of Gandia. Now they begin to go out to catch cuttlefish that are already there. Cuttlefish season is starting soon. It's octopus season now. They are bringing out all. Garlic is incredibly easy to clean. Just remove the 2 top layers and you're done. It's that simple. We are going to leave it here in pieces with the intention of adding it later on. And the sliced garlic. Let's start with the oil, 20 milliliters per person. Here is an oil from the central regions. I typically make use of local products, and I like to utilize even the oils that can potentially be sourced from around here, from the surrounding area. I have a preference for supporting local businesses and incorporating regionally produced items into my routine. But you guys can use any extra virgin oil you have lying around. Let's start by heating up a little bit of oil and throwing in the cuttlefish. We'll give the cuttlefish a few turns because we don't want it to fry too much either. Add a touch of paprika. Following that, we will proceed to add the tomato ingredient to the mixture in the next step of the recipe. This is the tomato that I prepare. This is the tomato I usually use for all my stews. And we will proceed to add the rice, making sure to include 100 grams per person, as there are 4 people in total. And for the chickens. We will rotate the rice a few times and incorporate the ink into it. We'll make sure to mix it thoroughly until the rice is evenly coated with the ink. This step is crucial to achieve the desired color and consistency. By giving the rice multiple turns and adding the ink gradually, we can ensure that the ink is well distributed and the rice is fully infused with flavor and color. The ink for a group of 4 individuals is sold in small packets at supermarkets. This is because approximately 1 packet should be used for every 2 people. Every 2 people, 1 little packet. If not, then 2 teaspoons. If you don't have it in bulk like I do, then just 2 teaspoons of ink, and that's it. We can extract squid ink from the squid itself. If we buy fresh squid and see that it has the ink sac full, we put that aside, remove it carefully, set it aside, and we can also use that to make black rice. No need to buy anything. After sauteing the rice, we will add the sliced garlic. However, we will not add the young garlic at this point. Instead, we will add the young garlic later on to preserve its greenish color. It is important to us that the garlic retains its vibrant hue throughout the cooking process. Even if it's squid ink, the garlic has to stay tender and not overcooked. And once everything is in place, we'll add the broth. To prepare the broth, we will utilize a combination of 2 parts water and 1 part rice as the main ingredients in our recipe. I prefer to keep the rice intact. Now we will allow it to cook over high heat. This broth has a significant amount of power because when you add the ink it may not seem like it, but it will stay later when it dries. It will become much more flavorful because the ink makes this dish turn out in that manner. The ink adds a unique depth of flavor that enhances the overall taste and makes it a truly exceptional and unforgettable culinary experience for anyone who has the pleasure of savoring it. So then you will witness how a tiny cloth will be positioned on top, adding to its delectability and making it incredibly mouth-watering to enjoy. Even though it's not finished yet because it's missing a couple of ingredients that are added later. Now we will let it boil for approximately 8 minutes on high heat and then decrease the heat. In about 3-4 minutes we'll add the tender garlic. After a few minutes of cooking, we add the tender garlic. This will give this rice a spectacular touch. And you will still be missing the sepia net, which we will put the sepia net at the last minute so that it also serves as decoration for the dish. And it doesn't look like a common dish, it looks like a spectacular paella. Very, very, very thin. Alright, now we will proceed to complete this dish by placing the sepione on top, and the sepione will be cooked and stay whole in that position, ensuring its flavors are preserved and enhanced throughout the dish. We've previously cleaned them and removed the pod, so that when you eat them with a spoon, you won't have any lumps or bad taste. Very good, therefore this is nearly prepared. Now we will lower the temperature a bit to ensure it is cooked perfectly. And we will provide you with the 5 little minutes you require to dry off. And with this we will have the blackfish paella. All fish from here from the Gandia fish market, all local products. Well, as you can see, the black rice is already done. Awesome. A plate of rice the size of half a finger. And look, observe the creaminess of it. What an extraordinary and unique dish. It's absolutely awesome.